Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Prehistoric Kingdom update. Here we have the dev diary for October 2021. Sorry, I'm a little bit late to the party on this one. A lot of times when these are released, as I live in Australia, I'm kind of asleep when these happen. And I don't really want to jump out of bed at 5 a.m. and do a video on them, but I'm sure lots of other people have. However, here I am, just a little bit late. I hope that you guys enjoy this journey with me. I haven't looked at it yet, so I haven't seen it myself. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to go on and what they're going to announce. Just a little caveat though, please remember that these dev diaries, and I'm keeping my expectations quite low here because they have said that there aren't going to be any like big news or big ticket updates. So they've said that in the dev diaries moving forward, they're just going to be like little tidbits here and there, giving us kind of some interesting things to know about what's coming up, but also it's not going to be like the dev logs down here where they gave us like lots of big chunks of information about things they were working on and like kind of basically making announcements every month. It wasn't going to be like that. They did say that you'll have the dev diaries and then they'll have a showcase every now and again whenever they can or whenever they schedule it in, where there will be like the bigger updates, like the things where people sort of go, wow, excited, a bit like the beta announcement update. So let's head down. This is obviously the devlog from November the 1st. So that's today, or that's 10 o'clock here in Australia. So I'm going to head on down and give you guys a bit of an update on the game. Let's have a look. So welcome to October's development update. In this month's dev diary, we'll be showcasing a modular surprise called the Scrubland environment, interesting, and providing details on our support roadmap for beta. Cool, I'm interested in this. I want to know what's going to happen. All right, let's have a look. Development diary, modular buildings, modules and prefabs. Modules are coming to beta. These items are the functional support, custom kiosks, animal nurseries, and using the modular system. If you're feeling hungry, make sure you visit Tiny's Fast Food and Sweet Tooth dessert shop. 2 of the 4 available styles. Okay, this is cool because so far we've only had like artists' impressions of the modular sort of prefabs or the modules that they're going to give us for building around. So basically, if you don't know already, you can remove these backboards and all of the things attached to it and just have the front shelf and then build your entire shop around it. Or you can, I believe the game is going to have some in-game prefabs already made for you so that you can just drop them into the park if you're not a builder and that's not the kind of thing you're after. You just kind of want to do the management side of the park. You can do that. But for me, these are exciting because you've really got like a lot of customability. Like you can really customize all of these things and change it as you want. So it looks like here we've got a bit of a burger shop, some pizza, some fries, and then ice cream. Cool, Sweet Tooth. That's so funny. Beta will also be introducing custom modular prefabs, letting players save their creations for repeated use around the park or in other saves. Okay, cool. Though it is not yet linked to the Steam workshop, interesting. Prefabs can be shared locally by finding them on your computer and uploading them online. We can't wait to see what you make. Okay, so I'm guessing that they will eventually, I'm hoping they will eventually be linked to the Steam workshop, maybe just not for beta, which I guess kind of makes sense. All right, Scrubland level and foliage. Ooh, in beta, players will be working on our new Scrubland map, a subtropical haven. Subtropical. We've been working in a tropical map for a very long time, so I'm hoping it's going to look different. Equipped with the same building space as Alpha, this new location offers beautiful vistas and enhanced distant terrain. Please note that the tropical foliage below is being used as a placeholder. Okay, so I can look past that. These are the mountains that we saw in the previous dev diary. So I remember I sort of opened that up and I was like, oh, maybe we're getting a new map. So we are getting a new map. I'm a bit disappointed that it is subtropical. However, they do say that these plants are being used as placeholders. So I'm hoping that these are all going to be gone and we're going to get a bunch of new sort of like bushes and trees and all of that so that it doesn't look like, basically looks like a map that we've been working in for a very long time with a different backdrop. But I guess only time will tell with that, guys. So new plants are also coming to the Scrubland biome. The Aleppo and Norfolk Island pines, cool, provide a number of new environment options, including 5 shape sizes and variants each. Okay, so here we have the Aleppo Pine. Interesting. I never know what to do with these tiny ones except put them in planters, but Looking good. Okay, I don't mind them. And then the Norfolk Pine variants. Yeah, okay. Just trees, aren't they? And then the new variants are also available for the foxtail palm. It wasn't my favourite tree, to be honest. A true staple of the scrubland look. Oh, is it? Maybe I'm not going to love scrubland then. All right, so this is basically, I think it's this one that we have in game at the moment, or this one, but either or, they both look very similar to the one we have in game at the moment. They've never been my favourite. They're a little bit plastic looking to me for some reason. I mean, I know in reality that's what they look like, but I'm just not a big fan. I don't hate this one down here and maybe this one on the end here. They look a little bit more natural, and maybe even the tiny one, but these three in the middle just kind of, they're not doing it for me, guys. All right, beta information and roadmap. Okay, interesting. Unlike alpha, our roadmap for beta includes content updates up until early access launch. Oh, that makes me nervous. Does that mean that we don't kind of get all the beta stuff at once? Our goal is to add new features while getting direct feedback and thoughts from the community. Okay. Of course, this support will continue post EA launch too. Makes sense. In terms of what you can expect to see day one, not much has changed from our public beta announcement. There's some larger mechanics that have since been pushed to updates. Okay. But most of those haven't been announced yet. All right. So the things that they've announced, I'm assuming that they're going to give us up front. If you're expecting to play a more robust version of Alpha with new features like excavation, science points, modular recolouring and enhanced economy with improved power management, we think you'll have a good time with the initial release. With that said, here's a quick glimpse and a handful of new things are coming up in beta's updates. All right, so beta release happens, I'm assuming, and then, okay, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like they're going to give us 3 updates. The first one being management. Okay, so the first update during beta is going to be around park management, guest welfare and heat maps, exhibit cleaning, new modular mechanics, visibility and navigation. Module mechanics, okay. Yeah, okay, I mean, I guess that's good for people that do like the management side, because really at the moment there is none of that. So that's good. The next update is animals. Animal welfare, add 4 more species, 18 in total during beta. Develop new social behaviours like herding and fleeing. Okay, so it looks like we don't get all of the animals up front, but we are going to get some, thank goodness. And they're going to have herding and fleeing behaviours. That's going to be cool to see. And then the final one, creativity, new scenery and modular pieces, new biomes and foliage, new map, temperate. Okay, this kind of makes me upset. I mean, if I'm understanding this correctly, that basically means that we're not getting a lot of the new scenery and modular pieces until the 3rd update during beta, which is kind of disappointing because I really wanted to do a lot of building with all this new stuff. I mean, I'm hoping they give us some in this beta release, but I mean, I may be understanding it incorrectly as well. I'm not too sure. At the launch of early access, all 22 animals will be available alongside other additions like Nigel Marvin. What? Other additions like Nigel Marvin. That's interesting, and also like an odd way to say it. What does that mean? Like he's going to be voicing over, he's going to be a guest trotting through the park. What does that mean? And 3 maps, Scrubland, Temperate and Tropical. Okay, though beta will see a lot of improvements, we're making sure to save some stuff for launch day. Fair enough, makes sense. State of development. So let's talk about the game's budget and where we've been. We've been rather quiet on our social accounts, which isn't quite like what you're used to. To start, production has definitely slowed over the past few months as we started to feel the squeeze of the funding available to us. Oh, that's a shame. This wasn't an unexpected issue given how long we've been going for, but it's certainly been a reminder not to shoot for perfection. Makes sense, guys. There were a few unannounced features we wanted from beta's launch, but they soon became unrealistic given the circumstances and our team size. They'll come back as updates during beta. Okay, that sounds fine, because they say that it's the ones that they're talking about are unannounced. So I'm assuming that some of the things that they wanted to release here, they are now going to come in one of these 3 updates. I'm still kind of sad about this, if I really am understanding it correctly, but get over it, Swoop. We've since resolved our budgeting issues, great job, and we're now looking for additional talent to join the team. Interesting. If you're interested in working with us, be sure to keep an eye out on our social pages in the next few days. Well, guys, if any of you are good at creating games, get onto their social pages. As a whole, we're expecting to see production speed up significantly over the next year now that we can move more comfortably and afford to pay for more people's time. Cool. It is still an early access game, and we should be treating it as such. True that. I think I say in almost every single video I create, we are in early access, guys. It's not going to look as finessed as games like Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster, because it is an early access game. That's just, that's just how it is. All right, the community spotlight. Let's have a look here. Mrs. T-Rex has got her picture on the spotlight. Well done, Mrs. T-Rex. This looks super amazing. This is like a spooky Halloween house. I saw this on the Discord and it looks great. Like, I love how we've got like the dirty water down here, and it looks like there's a T-Rex sleeping on the balcony. So this would not be a house that I would want to visit personally, if that was the case. And I like how you've put like your own custom fences around it. Looks so good. Well done, Mrs. T-Rex. Love this for you. And then we've also got a picture created by Estan Wolf. Well done. This is so cool too. Like, it's like a little, I also saw this on Discord. It's like a little oasis, and you can see like the T-Rex over here is kind of, I guess, camouflaged and ready to pounce on these two Lambeosaurus. So well done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. If you're enjoying my content or you want to keep up to date with Prehistoric Kingdom, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you are already subscribed and you still want to support me, please drop me a like or a comment. It really helps my channel. It helps the algorithm like me better than it has been recently. I know that things are getting a little bit slow on my channel because obviously we're still in alpha and the sort of hype is starting to die down, which makes sense. Hopefully we will be able to continue on creating until the beta is released. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.